Okay, so before you begin installing and activating your eSIM on your iPhone, there are a couple of important things to double check. First, make sure you've got a stable internet connection, because if it drops, then the install can fail. Second, check when your eSIM's validity starts. Most activate when you arrive and connect to a network, but some kick in as soon as they're installed. If that's the case, wait until you're close to your trip before installing. Also, watch this whole video, because at the end, I'm going to show you the settings that you need to use to make sure your home network or carrier doesn't charge you for roaming. Now, when you go to install your eSIM, you'll usually see three options: direct, QR code, or manual. I'll show you direct, it's the easiest, but QR is also simple, just scan and go, and manual's a bit more fiddly with copying and pasting. And for this video, I'm using an eSIM from YeSim. They have 500 megabyte ones for just 55 cents, which are perfect for testing. And you can even get them for free when you use our code MANITO5, which will also get you $5 off any plan. I'll put a link in the description box for YeSim. So once you purchase your eSIM, you should see a button that says install or activate. In my case, I have one that says install, so I'm going to go ahead and tap that. Immediately this window should appear and you can tap allow and then continue. Now this activating part can take anywhere from a few seconds to a few minutes, so just be patient, because it's really important that you don't close this window or scroll to another, and just wait till you see mobile plan setup complete. Tap done and you should now see your primary SIM at the top. That's your home network and your new eSIM will be below it. For me, this new eSIM is labeled secondary. First, let's rename this to something recognizable. So tap on it and then tap custom label and call it something you'll remember. I'm going to call this one YeSim-UK eSIM. Then tap done at the top and then continue. For mobile data, you'll probably want to choose your new eSIM, which means your iPhone will default to using that for data roaming. But, and this is important, if you're installing your eSIM far in advance of your trip, then you can leave this as primary and change it later. And I'll show you how to do this in a moment, but for now, I'm going to go ahead and select my new eSIM for mobile data. Now tap continue, and here's one of the most important steps. We're going to go to our phone settings and tap mobile service, or if you're in the US, it might say cellular. Here at the top, you'll see mobile or cellular data. And depending on what you chose earlier, it will either be your primary SIM or your new eSIM. Set this to whichever you need right now. I recommend if you're traveling very soon, then have this set to your new eSIM. But again, if you're not going away for a while, then you can keep this as primary. Now, if you go back and tap on your new eSIM, you'll see that at the bottom, data roaming is toggled off. So if you're ready to start using your new eSIM, or you want it to be ready for when you arrive at your destination, then go ahead and toggle this on. Also, check data mode. If you want to save data, choose low data mode. There's also standard, which is what I leave it on, and allow more data on 5G. That one lets your phone stream video in higher quality and sometimes prioritizes 5G over Wi-Fi. But if you're trying to save data, best to leave it on standard. Finally, go back to mobile service and select your primary SIM. Here, you just want to double check that data roaming is toggled off, so you won't be charged by your home carrier. And if you want to take it one step further, then you can switch this SIM off entirely. A lot of people like to do this just for peace of mind, but remember, by doing this, you won't be able to receive calls or texts, and that could be an issue if you have two-factor authentication set up. Although if you do switch this off, you can still use WhatsApp, FaceTime, and iMessage. If you are buying another eSIM in the future, make sure to use Manito's free eSIM comparison engine. That'll compare thousands of data plans to find you the cheapest, fastest, and the best for your trip. We also have coupons for lots of providers, so you can get a great deal. I'll put links for everything in the description box below. If you have any questions about the installation process, just drop me a comment. I'll be happy to help.